So I forget, how long do we do?
Whatever works for you, honestly. When you start dying, I mean, anywhere
when
between,
I start dying.
Like, we normally do 45 to 60, but
because I know last time we did a lot about who I am, where I'm from, which we don't need to do, right? Because we've done it.
Exactly.
So, okay, good.
Yeah, so we can talk about all Cheech Chong this whole time.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and actually, the first person to pick Cheech, well, besides my best friend and I, because that was like my favorite album growing up, because I didn't know any better and I didn't have all access to the other ones.
Is that the one with the giant rolling paper in it?
No.
That's Big Bamboo.
That's Big Bamboo,
yeah,
right.
Never mind.
I have them all buried in one of these. I had a bunch of giant boxes I got in an estate sale that just nice leather boxes.
Wow.
I have got a ton sitting back there. I think I had that one in there. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I've already started recording, but that doesn't really matter.
That's all right.
So, Dan Bakkedahl is back with us.
Yeah!
Thank you for being here.
Absolutely, man. My pleasure.
I don't need the headphones on anymore.
I could think of about 12 albums I wanted to talk about.
No,
so
I know.
I'm glad that you had time for me.
Oh, are you kidding? Anytime. Especially fucking Cheech and Chong. Like I said, that most of the tracks on this I've heard a million times because I listen to Greatest Hit 1,000 times.
We're talking about Los Cochinos.
Yes.
Which means the pigs, isn't it? Isn't that what it means?
That sounds right. I didn't look it up.
This is 1973.
Really?
What year were you born?
1980.
Yeah, I was born in 1969. So technically, I was probably 3 when this album came out.
Yeah.
Now, my first exposure to this album probably came in... I know Where and Who.
Okay.
Would have been like 1981.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 1982.
Mm-hmm.
So not 10 years after it came out.
Right.
But my buddy Todd Crowdhamel, his Aunt Pam, she was the live-in nanny at their house. And when Aunt Pam was in charge, man, things were fun. Obviously, because she was exposing us to things like Cheech and Chong, Los Cochinos.
That's amazing.
And the first thing about it was Basketball Jones, which, of course, Basketball Jones was... they played that on the radio.
Yeah.
You know? It was, the 70s were weird because they would play The Streak and they would play Basketball Jones and I don't want her, you can have her, she's too fat for me.
That's right.
Which I don't know what that's from.
I don't know what it is.
And then the other one was, what's the matter, you? Hey, it's not so bad. Shut up, you face. So you hear those sorts of things on the radio and you almost felt like radio was made for you as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I had heard Basketball Jones, which I'll say Basketball Jones.
Of course.
I had heard it many times. Before realizing that it was Cheech and Chong and that it was on a record.
Right.
And Aunt Pam played it for us. And I listened to it over and over and over again. Because it's like theater.
Yeah.
I guess it's sketch comedy.
For sure.
I don't guess. It is. It's sketch comedy. That's recorded.
Yeah.
And you could see it.
Oh, yeah.
You could see when they talk to Tyrone Shoelaces. You could see, because they say, Tyrone Shoelaces, 5'8", 6'9" with the afro, which I believe didn't Fletch steal the bit then?
Right.
And you could see it, and you didn't see Cheech Marin dressed as in blackface with an afro on.
Right.
You saw a young black guy. And he would talk about, and I wouldn't get the jokes.
Sure.
Because he says, ever since I was an itty-bitty baby, I always be dribbling. Right? I used to sleep with that basketball under my pillow. Maybe that's why I don't sleep so good at night. Right. And it's sketch comedy.
Oh, yeah.
So you could see it. And to me, it never felt like there should be an audience for it or anything. It always just felt like it stood alone on its own.
Yeah.
I could see the pictures. I don't know if that's a product of being a kid listening to it.
Right.
But I could see the pictures.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Aunt Pam played Basketball Jones for us over and over and over again because we asked for it.
Sure.
Now, I don't know. Maybe everybody knows this already, but I know that I was shocked when I got a little older. I bought the album. I saw it in an Albertsons. Like, I don't know, a couple months later.
Okay.
Albertsons in Stuart, Florida, anyway. Used to be kind of like what a Target or a Walmart is now, which is half department store, half grocery store. And at one section they had video rentals, which was crazy because there was only Stuart Video. And then Albertsons started renting VHS tapes. And they had a record store. So they had one bank of records, which was probably 4 rows deep, and I don't know. I mean, I would guess it's a 15th of what a regular record store would have.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they carried a lot, but they had a comedy section and they had a pop section and a rock and roll section and everything. I also bought Kiss Unmasked there, which is also technically a comedy album.
Yep.
But I bought this, and my mom, I guess, wasn't paying attention. Because the cover is innocuous enough, right?
Sure.
I mean, it just looks like a big old Chevy or a big old Cadillac, right? With Cheech and Chong looking out the window, obviously making cat calls at the girls.
Sure.
That you see on the back of it, which are Cheech and Chong dressed as girls. So Mom didn't know, apparently, that Cheech and Chong pretty much talked about drugs and sex.
And are smoggling dope on the
inside and then when
sleeve.
which is the fantastic part, when you take the...
So good.
The, I guess the, what do you call it?
It's the sleeve.
The sleeve, when you take the sleeve out, it's cardboard, which is classy.
Right.
You don't get a lot of that.
No.
And it's also shaped like the car, and you can see that inside the door, they're smuggling massive amounts of marijuana. And on the back are the credits, the track listings and everything, and then a lot of the credits and stuff down the bottom. But then you see the feet hanging out of the windows, meaning they picked up the girls on the back cover, and now they're doing it in the car. And when you take the sleeve out, you look in the window, and you can see the 4 of them snuggling in the front seat.
It's really a whole story.
It really is.
Album,
it's a fantastic.
It's great.
It's one of the reasons I had to frame it and put it on the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Pink Floyd Animals. Steve Martin's Comedy Is Not Pretty.
Of course.
Because it's terrible.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful
cover. It's a great
cover.
cover, yeah.
And then I have the Beatles Yesterday and Today.
I'm trying to remember. Wait, Comedy's Not Pretty. You know what? It also comes with a little fold-out poster of him in a pink suit.
Yes.
Which I have somewhere.
Yeah, it's a hell of a... and I think a fish tie?
Yeah.
So you got a fish tie?
So.
I can't remember
right.
exactly. And the gatefold on that, when you open it up, and it's like a big carnival dartboard or something with a clown face, a spooky clown face. But anyway, so I got it home, and of course the first thing I did was I listened to Basketball Jones.
Yeah.
And then I flipped it over and started listening to the tracks, right? So the first track, side 1, is Sergeant Stadenko. Now, I don't know if this is the first time Sergeant Stadenko makes an appearance.
Yeah.
But it's Sister Mary... what is it? Sister Mary... Elephant, right? And class, shut up! And he hits it so hard on that thing that it distorts.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And they didn't bother to re-record that. They just said, let's let this distort for all eternity.
Destroy your stereo.
And they start talking about drugs and stuff. And of course, I would have been probably 11 or 12 at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, same thing.
No idea.
Same thing.
Peter Rooter, which is about having gonorrhea.
I sing that every time I see a
Call
Roto-Rooter
Peter
commercial.
Rooter. That's the name. Just flush your troubles down the drain. Rotten Peter. And then there's the terribly inappropriate, racist, anti-Semitic Up His Nose.
Yeah, that's right. I'd forgotten about that.
Which I never realized.
Yeah.
I never heard it that way because, again, it's sketch comedy on a record, so I saw the pictures as I saw them, and it was just a dumb kid who stuck stuff up his nose.
Right.
But the accent that he's using is like, this doctor, you gotta help me. This kid, he puts the stuff up his nose.
My God.
And it's because he's got such a big nose.
Right.
Because he's Jewish.
Right.
Which I didn't know until last year. I got invited to the premiere. I'm wearing the T-shirt. The Cheech and Chong animated movie.
Yes.
I got invited to the premiere.
Nice.
And basically these guys took these tracks right off of the album.
Oh, really?
So it's Up His Nose, right off the album, Los Cochinos, and they animated over it. And what they animated over it was an Hasidic Jew with the curls and a big, horrible...
Oh, my God.
Horrible cartoony nose. And when it came on, I went, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. For all these years, I listened to that, and it was never... It would have never been offensive to anybody the way that I heard it.
Right, yeah.
And the way that I pictured it in my head.
Sure.
Mr. Stromberg, is it?
Yes, doctor, Mr. Stromberg.
And what seems to be your problem, sir?
Doctor, it's not my problem. It's my son, Jaime. He's acting like an animal. Get down off there, Jaime. Get down off the doctor. Here, come over here. Here, sit. That's good boy. He's biscuit.
Well, Mr. Stromberg, there is a very good veterinarian down the hall if you
Listen,
care.
listen, doctor. Don't misundertake me. It's not that problem. The problem is his nose.
Well, I see that. However, Mr. Stromberg, I'm not a plastic surgeon.
No,
I'm
no,
just a
no, no,
general
no,
doctor.
doctor. That's not the problem at all again. Listen very carefully. Ever since he was a little boy, everything he's finding around the house, he sticks up his nose. Everything that's laying around the house, up his nose it goes. He started out small. First it was maybe a piece of rice, a bean, a jujube. Then he got bigger and bigger. A walnut, a peanut. Then he started on change. First it was a penny, the nickel, a quarter, $50, silver dollars. He's got 4 knocks up his nose. Listen.
Well, that is rather musical. Perhaps you can use him as a maraca.
But when I saw that, now I don't know that Tommy and Cheech were in on the decisions of how to animate these things.
Sure.
But they may well have been consulted. They
Right.
were at the premiere, and they were standing there. This is a great day, and everything. So that was one that took 30 years to hit me. 40 years after the album was released.
That's insane.
I'm standing there looking at it, going, "Oh my God, that's terrible."
Never occurred to me.
Yeah.
Because Basketball Jones,
Well,
it's
entirely
borderline.
horribly racist.
But it's
The basketball. Every time I pick up that basketball, I mean, it's so bad.
I know.
All right, so Pedro and the Man at the Drive-In.
Yes.
Right.
Oh my God.
Now, the fact that he, the whole idea is, hey, I'm gonna, you and I are gonna sneak in to the drive. We're not gonna pay for both of us,
Right.
so we're gonna save the back then in 1973, 50 cents.
Yes.
And then we're gonna pick up some chicks, and we're gonna, all that. The images. Now the thing is too that the album cover being what it is, it's this car.
For sure.
As I'm listening to it, I'm seeing this big green old Chevy or Cadillac or whatever the heck it is,
Yeah, it's great.
driving in there, and him going, "Get in the trunk, man, get in the trunk." And he gets in the trunk, and then he, breaks the key off in there, and of course he's farting in the trunk.
Of course.
And it's horrible.
Of course.
It's so juvenile.
That's why it was perfect for.
Right. And that's a 12-minute, 44-second track.
Yeah.
That's Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner length,
That's some Led Zeppelin comedy.
For the Iron Maiden fans out
Fantastic.
there. But a fantastic track, very great characters and a lot of good comedy, and breaks the key off in the trunk, and he can't get him out, and then he starts peeing on the trunk and telling him that it's raining, But here's the thing. Right below this, which I didn't realize, and it didn't make an impression on me until right now, I'm looking at this, and it says, produced by Lou Adler.
Shit.
And that's the guy. That's the guy from the Roxy.
Yeah.
Who produced all kinds of crazy shit.
Right.
He was at the premiere of the film as well.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So when I was going down the green carpet
yeah,
at the premiere, the guy right in front of me was Lou Adler.
Oh, shit.
And he just looked like an old rock guy.
Yeah.
I looked at him and I thought he could have been the bassist for the Moody Blues or something,
Sure.
and I wouldn't have known.
Right.
But my buddy Steve Kaminsky, who's an improviser and a very funny guy, I brought him with me to the premiere, and he goes, "Dude, that's Lou Adler." Now I knew the name Lou Adler,
Sure.
but I didn't know the face. And I went, "Oh my God, what the hell is he doing here?" He goes, "It's the Roxy. That's where the premiere was."
Okay.
And he goes, "It's the Roxy. This is Lou's joint. Like, these are Lou's people. This is Lou's act. This is,
Yeah.
So, Lou Adler produced this thing.
That was going to be my next thing, is like the production values on this are fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why it's so easy to visualize everything.
Yeah.
Really super environmental noise, and like sound effects are really tight. It's not like old time radio. It's not cheesy.
No.
Sound, you know what I mean?
The sound of, that's the thing about Pedro and the Man at the Drive-In, right? Is that when he puts them in the trunk, when they open the doors, you hear and you see these big, heavy doors opening, right? And closing with a whoomp. And the same thing with the trunk, and the key's in the lock, and the key breaks, and he doesn't have to say anything, you hear it.
Oh, yeah.
And then the drumming of the piss raining down on the trunk, on the broken, trunk, is so it's just so clear to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even the like driving through when they're looking for a good, there's a good spot right there, man.
Yeah.
And as he's driving through the drive-in to look for a place to spot, you can hear him doing those dips and bounces over the row after row. There's the rows of the boxes that put the sound in your car. You know, the little stations where each car would stop. And as he rolled over him, you could hear him, and you can see it. You know, which I found amazing as a kid.
I honestly think that's one of the reasons, like, you pointed out, it's super juvenile. There's no denying that. But that's one of the reasons some of this shit works so well is because it seems so real. Yeah. At least for me, that's one of the reasons I can still listen to it and not get annoyed.
Yeah, I can. Like I said, when I was at this premiere, I sat there and I thought it would have been more fun to have a listening party. Yeah. Because half of what made this stuff so great was seeing it in your head.
Definitely.
Now, I'll say that when they did the film, when they did Up in Smoke, the first 45 minutes of that movie is arguably the best 45 minutes of comedy cinema ever. I mean, it is gangbusters.
It's great.
All the way up until when they get the nuns cavity searched at the border. Yeah. And then at that point it kind of starts to change once they get to the gig and all that. Right. The wheels kind of come off, so to speak, forgive the pun. But that first 45 minutes, the Strother Martin dealing with all that shit, oh my God, it's so good. And so many of these sketches are there. You know? Hey, Strawberry! Hey, Strawberry, man! Hey, Joe, I wasn't looking at his neck. So, let's see. So, side 2. Wow, it falls apart for me. I go, what the hell is that? Strawberry Revival. I can remember hearing they're listening to a record and it's skipping.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right? Have you listened to this recently?
This is one that I could not find a copy of the track. I didn't have the record near me. I know, that's the problem.
If I brought my record, we could be listening to it right now.
I do have it.
I didn't bring the record because it's 102 degrees in Los Angeles. And if I had left this in my car, I wouldn't have the record anymore either.
No, you would not.
Strawberry Revival Festival.
I might be able to find it.
Hey, Strawberry! Is that Dave's Not Here? That wouldn't be...
Let's see here.
That would be labeled something different then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Yeah, there are a couple that I could not find online because I realized at the last second that this is one that I hadn't ripped to MP3. Yeah. I've got like 200 in there that need to be ripped, but this is one that is not.
Let's see. I'm also just looking at the Studio Mixing and More. Ode Records, 1973.
I just want to know kind of what, and there's no way we will know until I get to speak to one of these guys. It's like, I want to know what motivated who to produce it that well, because they could have just made it a bunch of like jokey sketches. Like, could have just been sitting in there doing jokes, joke.
I mean, if I had to guess, based on who they are now, it would be probably Cheech and Lou Adler. Yeah, it would probably be Cheech saying, "Here's what I want to do, man," and Lou Adler going, "I wouldn't have it any other way." Yeah, because it is produced with such a high level of professionalism that he approaches it like, well, a guitar, a band wouldn't show up and go, we don't care if the bass is a little thin, right? So why would a sketch comedy duo want to see their stuff done not so well?
That's exactly right, and it's one of those things that I besides these guys, Fire Sign, I wouldn't even put Monty Python stuff on the album with up with this stuff, because I love Monty Python, but their best stuff on record for me was music, because their sketches were visual. This
you
stuff
would hear live at the Hollywood Bowl or something.
Yeah.
And you'd be going, what's everyone laughing at?
I know. And you'd go ahead and laugh because you didn't want to feel stupid, but like these guys in Fire Sign put so much work into what they did that it was like kind of like I said, it wasn't old time radio, but it was definitely what new radio was ready for.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't remember that. Don't Bug Me is probably Buster the Body Crab, right?
I think so.
That's Buster the Body Crab, which I didn't know what the hell that meant.
I didn't either.
It wasn't until I was much older and I went, I want to listen to this record, and I put it on, and everything, when I was, 14, 18, maybe not 14, like 16, 18, somewhere in there, I listened to it and I went, holy crap! That one's all about drugs. This one's about gonorrhea. This one is still just a guy stuffing stuff up his nose. I didn't get it. Pedro the Man. I got Strawberry. Wish I could remember it. Don't Bug Me. Buster the Body Crab. We're standing here with Buster the Body Crab, and he's a crabs on someone's balls. You know.
So stupid.
The Evelyn Woodhead Speed Reading Course.
That's so fucking funny.
Which is thankfully only 36 seconds. It's just over so quick.
Uh-huh.
But still funny, you know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, to this day, it's the Evelyn Woodhead Speed Reading Course. Les Morpions.
Again, another one I could not find a copy of. You have a feeling that
5:55. 5 minutes 55 seconds. I can't remember it to save my life. I didn't do my homework very well.
Oh, you know what I found though?
What?
Here we go. I did at the very least find Strawberry Revival.
Oh, good.
Hey, Joey, did you see my pills, man?
What pills, man?
Well, I had a bunch of downs, man.
Far out, man. You had some downs and you weren't even going to share them with us.
Hey, man, I was gonna share them with everybody before we went to the concert, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, then how come you had them hidden in your sleeping bag, man?
Hey, man, what are you doing in my sleeping bag, man?
I was looking for my Black Sabbath record, man, which I found.
Hey, man, that's my Black Sabbath record, man.
It is not, man.
It is so, man.
It is not,
It is
man.
so, man.
It is not,
Yes,
man.
it is, man.
That's my record. My old lady ripped it off, man.
Hey, man, if you remember, man, she was my old lady when she ripped it off, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's right, man.
Well, it's my record now.
It's a reminder to me that if nothing else, that Tommy Chong has no range.
No,
I love
it's
him to
one
death.
thing. Okay, I got Les Morpions.
Oh, okay, good. You found it.
Yeah.
Bonsoir and hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Jacques Culat Show. I am Jacques Culat, and today on our show we have a world traveler, adventurer, explorer, a real travel bug, Le Morpion, or as he is known in English, Buster the Body Crab. Hello there, Buster. You are Canadian, not you are?
Eh?
You are Canadian?
Well, by golly, I guess I am Canadian. I was born in Prince Rupert.
Oh, from royalty.
Eh?
From royalty?
Right, so that one I remember.
Yeah.
That's the weird French talk show with Tommy Chong playing the role of being a body crab.
Maybe less stoner in that one. He's just sort of doing
he's just
that
kind of,
voice.
he plays that other character.
Yeah,
that he plays. Yes, children. Let me show you what it means to.
Shit, man. Well, we don't call it that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
so he was
this is
Stadenko too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. So this one is Don't Bug Me.
Hey, man, get the phone. Answer the phone. Hey, man, get the phone. What did you do? Answer the phone. Hello?
Hey man, listen very carefully, man. Don't answer the phone, man. You got that? Don't answer the phone. Even if it's me calling, man, don't answer because I think the phone is bugged, man. Okay? Okay? Hello?
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 Hey man, what the hell are you doing? Did you hear what I
Pedro?
said? Yeah,
Is that
no.
you, man?
No, it's Freddy,
Hey,
man.
man, where are you, man?
Well, I'm calling from outside, man, but listen.
Hey,
did
you got the dope?
Hey man, don't say nothing about
Wow,
that.
man, you better hurry up and get over here, man. Everybody thinks you ripped them off.
Hey man, will you cool it,
Wow.
man? Hey, listen to
Hey,
what
where
I'm
are you, man?
I'm outside, man. Listen
What, did you
to
forget the address
Hey,
again?
man, no, I don't.
Now listen, write it down,
Don't say
man.
nothing about the-
Like, even with it, regardless of the subject, it's like they're who's on first. You
Oh
know?
yeah,
it's like
no,
the
it's
drug-
fantastic. That's the
so
thing.
good.
It's funny that now listening to that, right? I look at it and I go, now I know why I couldn't remember Strawberry Revival. I have no excuse for not remembering Don't Bug Me.
Yeah.
Because it's such a good bit.
Yes, it's brilliant.
It's such a well done bit. You know, and it's it's either the child or father of Dave's Not Here.
yeah.
Because it's the same kind of bit.
100%.
It's, you know, you put the man on the phone and let Pedro call in, and chaos ensues, right?
I think in the background I heard somebody talking to Strawberry too, so I think the other sketch might have been continuing in the background.
Yes.
Which is fucking great.
Yeah, which is a great
And
great
it's now
bit.
got me thinking, because I'm writing a comedy album now, and I'm like, oh my god, that does kind of blow your mind.
Yeah, it's, that's the thing, is it didn't feel so much like tracks.
Yeah.
You know? That's why when I finally saw Up in Smoke, I almost felt like you could take that first 45 minutes Up in Smoke, cut it in half, and put it on two sides of vinyl, and you got a comedy album.
Yeah.
You know, everything of, I think we're parked, man. Hey, man, what was in that shit, man? I never had no shit like that. Calm down, man. You know? Blah! What are you doing? Sometimes that helps, man. But it's funny that I would forget Don't Bug Me, because it's such a good cut.
Yeah.
I remember Evelyn Wood's speed reading course very clearly. Les Mopions, the name threw me, but I remember the Butts for the Body Crab, and I think it's long.
Yeah, it is.
It's longer than it needs to be. It's a good bit, but it goes on too long.
Definitely.
But Chabornik, here's why I would forget those other things, because Evelyn Woodhead, Chabornik, and Basketball Jones left such an impression.
Yeah.
Chabornik in particular, because once I had finally listened to the album and heard it, what a great gag. Chabornik, what's that? I don't know. Look like dog shit? Yeah, look like dog shit to me. Pick up. What? Pick up. Feel like dog shit? Yeah, feel like dog shit. Smell. Smell. Yeah. Smell like dog shit? Yeah, smell like dog shit. Taste. What? Taste. Taste like dog shit? Yeah. Good thing we didn't step in it. Right?
Yes.
Such a
classic.
such a fantastic. That's like an old school.
Oh yeah. It's
gag.
It's brilliant.
That's almost vaudevillian in its simplicity.
Definitely.
And heavy, punchline at the end.
But definitely not a throwaway, because again, the background's totally produced, so they might have just dropped a mic in a scene, but it doesn't matter.
You hear. And it's like, and it's not only that, but it's like lights up.
Yeah.
The way that the sound fades in on the wind blowing, and you hear the of their feet in the snow as they walk up to it. And why does it have to be Russians? I don't know. No. Why not? Because we'll do something a little different.
Yep. Right. Give Tommy a chance to not be a stoner.
Yeah. But a minute 12, right? And a fantastic minute 12.
It's hard to find an album. I mean, again, like you said, a couple go really long, but it's the weird thing where, like, there are a couple like that. They're perfectly tight, short, small, brilliantly produced, put together, and they still pull off a 12-minute track on one side that doesn't bug me at all. I love it so much.
Think too that's also going to be, that's part of the production as well. I mean, when I worked at the Second City, that was a very big part of putting together a show. I don't care how great your idea is. We already have two things that are long in this act. There's no room for it.
It's hard.
It's great, but we can't have another long two-person scene in here.
Yeah.
And as the theater evolves, so does the nature of the shows themselves. I was just back for the Chicago Improv Festival. I was back about a month and a half ago. And they had a brand new main stage show at the Second City. And I went and saw the brand new main stage show. And it had been 10 years since I did my review.
Yeah.
Maybe 9. And it was night and day as far as style of show.
Yeah.
There were still some very standard things. Opening number, followed by bing, bing, bing. 3 really quick things, followed by two-person scene. Followed by something fast, followed by big group scene.
Okay.
But then the similarities started to fade, and you started to see more of a unique voice of the generation that's working there now, which was a lot more song and dance.
Really?
A lot more. Now, this was Mick Napier, the guy that directed it.
Okay.
But a lot more artistic transitions. So rather than just blackout, lights come up on the next scene, big loud music, and then lights come up on the next scene, it would be lights go to blue and red. Alternately.
Okay.
It's blue here and red there. Blue stage left, red stage right.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Big loud music, and they come out and kind of walk a choreographed walk as they hand off a chair to someone else.
Yeah.
They sit down, lights come back up to white, music stops, and the next scene starts. That's more of a Mick technique approach to direction, but you could see that this group it was appropriate for their voice as a group, you know. So you could see that they still had some of the old styles and so forth there, but there was that very purposeful running order.
Yeah.
Which you can look at this. 6 minutes 31 for the opening number, but it's a big classroom scene.
Right.
There's Sergeant Stadenko. There's the two main kids.
Yeah.
A couple other kids. There's Sister Mary Elephant. You know, a lot of characters, followed by Peter Reuter. 20 seconds, real quick.
Right.
Song commercial. Same thing SNL does.
Yes.
You know,
100%.
opening sketch followed by opening commercial, coming into monologue, maybe another commercial.
Right.
You know. Up His Nose, 3:25, followed by a long, you know, and Up His Nose again is like two characters.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Very heavy, very obvious approach, one bit, which is this kid puts ridiculous shit up his nose and he just repeats that over and over again.
Yeah.
Different things. Up his nose it goes, right?
Right.
And then Pedro and the Man at the Drive-In, which is a 12 minutes and 45 seconds, you know?
Right.
So at that point, they've earned the right to give you a journey to close out Act 1.
Yeah.
While you go roll your next joint.
Exactly.
You know?
100%.
So anyway, the whole reason that we're even here talking about this one would be White World of Sports and Basketball Jones. Now, White World of Sports is so good.
Yeah.
I love when they go, now, Coach, let's talk about your record. My record? What the hell you want to bring that up for, man? I done my time. I paid my debt to society. How the hell was I supposed to know she was 13? Hell, she looked 18 to me, right? Which is totally racist.
Yeah.
Because you're using that voice and suggesting that this guy has to be a criminal. Right?
Right.
But in 1973, that kind of stuff was totally okay.
Apparently. Yeah.
know? And then it goes into Basketball Jones, which is 4 minutes itself. It's a 4-minute song.
Yeah.
With fantastic music in it.
Oh, yeah.
Which I didn't realize, and I was a huge Beatles fan back when I was introduced to this thing. Aunt Pam, who introduced me to this album, to that song, was a big Beatles fan.
Nice, okay.
And she never told me that George Harrison plays guitar on that song.
Holy fuck.
No kidding, you didn't know?
I did not know that.
Oh, I love being the guy to deliver that.
Holy shit.
Take a look at the musicians on there.
Holy shit.
George
man.
Harrison guitar.
Number one. Holy
now, when you go back and
crap.
listen to it, you'll go, how did I not know that was George
And
Harrison?
Carole King playing the electric piano.
Sounds so much like George Harrison.
Billy Preston playing the organ.
Billy
what
Preston,
the fuck is going
Carole
on?
King, George
Holy
Harrison.
shit. Who did that? I mean, I guess
Lou
Lou
Adler,
is
yeah.
the reason that happened. I mean, don't get me wrong. They have a pedigree. Tommy Chong was in a real band, and he was a real musician, but doesn't matter. Like that alone would not have pulled in. Jeez.
Yep.
That's amazing. No wonder it's so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's the guitar on it is as beautiful and haunting as While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which I know there's, not to get off topic, but kind of on topic, is some people say that's Clapton playing that.
Really?
If he's playing Harrison's guitar tuned the way Harrison
Sure.
runs it through whatever pedals he runs it through, because it sounds like Harrison's sound, not like Clapton's sound.
I've never heard that. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Uh-huh.
And then you look at the other thing is then once I was old enough to know that you read liner notes to see like, what does this say? What does that say?
Yeah.
There's just random things on here like Nicholas loves Precious, Pedro, Little Hats, Lupe have a hot sweater, Pedro. Los Brown the Bear Little Hats. I don't know, who knows what that is.
God.
What was the other thing I was looking at? Cheerleader. There's a group of cheerleaders in Basketball Jones. They're all credited on here. They are the Blossoms. Darlene Love. Do you know who Darlene Love is? Have you seen 20 Feet from Stardom?
No. I've been wanting to see that actually.
It's about background singers that don't get their credit. Darlene Love is one of those.
That's awesome.
So she's singing backup. This chick was the hottest voice and crazy ass Uncle what's his name from Phil Spector didn't give her any credit.
Wow.
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 So she sang Christmas.
Shit.
That's her voice, and it's attributed to the Crystals. It's all on
The
this
hell?
documentary.
I really want to see
and
that
she
one.
gets no credit. And
That's
here she is on here.
fucked. She's on this.
She's on the background of this. But what I was going to talk about was the 6th grade class.
Uh-huh.
Class. When you hear the class in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Leslie Meniscus, don't know who that is. Lisa Romaine, don't know who that is. Robbie Chong, I'm supposing he's Tommy Chong's kid.
Uh-huh.
And Ray Don Chong.
Oh, really? Funny.
Yeah.
Good guy.
And then a couple other names.
That's hilarious.
But it's amazing to me, an album like this that so many people would pay no attention to, is so filled with names.
Yeah.
George Harrison, Carole King, Billy Preston, Darlene Love, who of course you'll learn when you watch that film.
Mm-hmm.
Lou Adler.
Man, wait a minute.
What?
Hey, man, you hear that?
Hear what?
That knocking, man. Listen.
Why don't you turn your motor off, man?
It is off, man. Listen.
Oh, it's probably those dudes in the trunk, man.
Oh, man, I forgot about them dudes, man.
Hey, here, give me the keys, man. I'll get them out.
Hey, wait a minute, man. We can't let them out here, man. We're too close to the snack bar.
Oh, that's right. Hey, well then pull around to the back row, man.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Go around to the back. Hey, you guys, wait a minute, man. We're gonna pull around to the back because we're right near next to the snack bar and they'll see us take you out, okay?
Yeah, hang on, man. We'll get you out of there in a minute. Hey, it looks pretty good here, man. Hey,
Yep.
back up to the fence so they don't see you.
Okay. Is that close enough?
Yeah, that's good, man.
Okay. Hey, here's the keys, man. Get them out.
Hey, what key is it, man?
It's the one with that little red thing on top, man.
This one here?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, hey, hang on, you guys. I'll get you out right now. Oh, wow.
What's the matter, man?
Hey, man, you'll never guess what happened.
You broke the key off in the lock?
How did you know, man?
Hey, did you really, man?
Yeah, man, I must have turned it the wrong way or something because it broke right off in the lock, man.
I just love that you can look at that they've got this kind of a sleeve. When you
Yeah.
know, back in the 50s, it was always like, Bob Newhart first came to me and blah blah blah. What a wonderful young voice. Like it was always somebody endorsing them on the back. Where
Yeah.
here it was much more punk, a lot more rock and roll anyway.
Oh yeah, and
You know?
and not only that, but that like it's a performance itself.
Oh, yeah.
I mean here we turn into old men going, hey, vinyl was always better.
Sure.
There was more to look at, etc. But some people made an event out of it. Cheech and Chong always made an event out of it. We talked about it before recording, but Big Bamboo had a gigantic rolling paper in it.
Mm-hmm.
That good luck finding that.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other one that they had that was wrapped in like garbage bag?
Oh right, I don't have that one.
What album that was? Anyway, but they, the what's the one, Black Beauty or what? Not Black Beauty.
Oh
but
shit.
The one that's like a big red pill.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
That was
shaped
the
like
next
a big
one I was
red
gonna say,
pill.
yeah.
Sleeping Beauty or.
I think that might be it.
Anyway, that they took the time to do something with their album cover.
Yeah.
To not just go, well, here's the album, and
Mhm.
inside is a thing. The album cover itself is a performance.
For sure.
Which is phenomenal.
I wish I'd have had this, honestly, in my hands when I was first hearing all this shit.
Yeah.
Because, again, it's an experience. All I had was a cassette of Greatest Hit, which
Yeah.
probably didn't have anything in
Well,
it.
back then, all I listened to was vinyl. I
Yeah.
didn't listen to cassettes
Sure.
or anything. I was like, what are you kidding me? I don't know. What am I going to do with cassettes? There was no Walkman.
Mhm.
And none of the kids in my class were carrying around boom boxes. Not yet.
Yeah.
Very soon after that. But at the time, it was you put it on the turntable and you hope no one's home and you just crank it up as loud as you possibly can,
So
Man.
you would have Cheech and Chong blasting?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What would have happened if your parents had caught you?
I don't think that my parents.
Would they
my
not have
parents
noticed, or-
being my stepdad being incredible guy. I love him to death.
Mhm.
But he was much older than my mom.
Okay.
So, to him it was all noise. It didn't matter what it was. It was just noise. I'm not going to bother to listen to it. Yeah, those Beatles, they're bunk. You know, yeah, that's not a lyric. Right? So to him, by the time something like this was coming around, and by the time I was listening to something like this,
Yeah.
it was just noise coming out of that other room.
That's
you know,
awesome. Yeah.
whether it was this or whether it was Rock and Roll All Night or whether it was the Beatles' White Album, it didn't matter. It was all garbage.
Yeah.
And my mom wouldn't have minded.
Really?
You know, my mom introduced me to real comedy. Shortly before this, we used to drive from Florida to Minnesota every year, and I hope I didn't share this back.
I don't
when-
think so,
when
because
I was
that's a
here
little
before,
mind-blowing.
but every summer we would drive up to Minnesota. My father lived up there.
Okay.
So my mother and I would with my brother, drive all the way up to Minnesota from Florida. And every year we'd buy a couple of cassettes to play in the car. And everyone got to choose something.
Nice.
Right? And so my mom would choose, you know, Cat Stevens, things like that. Right? And my brother and I would, my brother would choose, you know, John Cougar. Before the Mellencamp came along, you know. And I chose George Carlin AM/FM,
Nice.
which I didn't know what it was.
Right.
My mom picked Bill Cosby himself.
That's awesome.
And I went, oh, comedy. Okay, I'll pick
Sure.
a comedy. I know that our older sisters listen to George Carlin, so I'll pick George Carlin. And she goes, okay, fine. Now, back then, no warning labels on anything.
Sure.
You know,
That's what
this
was
was
fun
pre
about it.
1989. There were no labels.
Yeah.
You know, it was just there's an album cover, and I got that, and we listened to it. We listened to Bill Cosby himself first, and then we listened to AM/FM. And right out of the gate, he's talking about shit, the word shit, and how nobody ever uses it literally, and it's just like an exclamation rather than what it really is. And she didn't bat an eye, and she didn't say you can't listen to this.
That's awesome.
So, you know, I don't think she cared one way or another. I think she looked at it as like this is innocuous. This isn't going to harm you. It's comedy.
Yeah.
You know, this is comedy. It's make believe.
Right.
So this never got taken away from me. This never got blacklisted or anything like that. It just sat there. My brother listened to Steve Martin. He listened to Let's Get Crazy or Let's Get Small and Wild and Crazy Guy.
Yeah.
And so they never gave a shit what it was.
Yeah.
They were never really paying attention to it.
Right.
So when I brought this into the house, it was just another comedy album that was being played alongside Kiss and the Beatles. You know, and arguably it's the marriage of Kiss and the Beatles. Really, when you think about it.
It really is. I'm just surprised like that I didn't, because I was a kid who I was super straight edge. Still mostly am. I've only smoked pot once my whole life, and but it appeals. I think we probably talked about this. It still totally appeals to me. It's never. I know that they call it stoner comedy, but it's never felt like stoner comedy to me.
It doesn't make you feel like an outsider.
No.
I mean, I never listened to it and said, "Oh, they're talking out of my league. I don't know what they're talking about."
Right.
The way that they presented it was characters.
Yes.
So it really would. Here's the beauty of it, I guess, is that it wasn't about the topic. It was about the characters.
Yeah.
It was about this guy getting mad at the other guy for not understanding. You don't have to know baseball to understand who's on first.
100%. Yeah.
You know, you just have to know that no matter what this other guy says, the other guy goes, "That's correct." Right. And I guess that's kind of what makes it so great. You know.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other. Again, I keep coming to this. I always, if I'm bringing up sketch albums of the time, as far as quality, it's these guys in Firesign. Are there other groups that maybe I'm missing and I'm just not thinking about that just have this kind of production quality to them, to their work, even if they weren't the best?
You know, I don't know
sketches?
if did the Compass Players ever do any albums. I don't
know if they did or not.
And Monty Python.
I mean, and they're the other one that I think of, but you know what, National Lampoon.
Yeah,
now I've got one hanging on
say.
the wall. Did you ever listen to any of their stuff?
You know, I didn't. I think that my first exposure to National Lampoon was Animal House.
Yeah.
Which, again, a good example of how much my mom didn't care that I was paying attention to dirty things. Because Animal House is not appropriate in 1978 for an 8-year-old.
Nope.
But I saw it.
Yeah.
And I saw it in the theater, and I saw it in the theater with my mom.
Holy shit.
And it wasn't oh God, we got to get out of here.
Right.
It was, well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know? She may have afterwards gone, why did I do that? Because I can't remember what came out a couple years later. And I said, oh, I want to see that. She said, you can't see that. That's rated R. And what I always said was, I saw Animal House. I think it was Porky's.
Oh, shit.
Porky's came out,
Uh-huh.
and it was, I want to see Porky's. And she said, you can't see Porky's. That's rated R. And I think she knew that Porky's took what Animal House did and went
Oh, yeah.
a couple miles further.
Uh-huh.
But she said, you can't see that. And I said, what are you talking about? I saw Animal House. And that was my answer to everything.
That's
Fist
amazing.
came out, which was like an action,
Uh-huh.
like Sylvester Stallone. You can't see that. Why not? I saw Animal House. But the point being, I was exposed to National Lampoon's then because it was National Lampoon's Animal House.
Of course.
And one day, Hedley Dobular and I rode our bikes to the, there was like a gift shop. I lived on Miami Beach, North Miami Beach.
Okay.
And there were all these hotels there that were all named after the casinos in Vegas. So there was the Sands, the Dunes, the Golden Nugget, et cetera, et cetera.
That's funny.
And one of them was like a big high-rise that had down in the basement a gift shop that had like a bookshop in it. And it sold Playboy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure.
And one of them was the comic book of National Lampoon's Animal House.
Really?
And I bought it, and I still have it.
Really?
Now, next time I come see you, I have to bring it with me.
That's amazing.
And I brought that to the counter, and the lady said, $2.50. And I went, okay, because clearly this thing should have been 18 and over.
Mm-hmm.
I got that. I got it home, and I thought, that's it. I'm in love. National Lampoons. This is my jam. These are my people. And then the next thing that I looked at was the magazine again.
Okay, sure.
And I didn't get it. I didn't get a single thing that was going on.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was happening. None of it made any sense to me. It would have been 1979.
Uh-huh.
And I was going, I don't know what any of this is.
Counter
I'm 9 years old. It's not for me.
Yeah.
So I never really got into them, And I don't think that I ever got the opportunity to actually listen to anything to have found out whether or not I understood what was going on camera or not.
Yeah.
I mean, on
the record
or not.
Yeah. I honestly, I hadn't ever until Dave Holmes picked that album. It's not whatever it is. It's sick. But it's so filthy. It is so.
Yeah.
It is borderline vile because it's a bunch of borderline college age people who are just mostly dudes, obviously.
Yeah.
And it just comes from a very different perspective than this. I still don't know how Cheech and Chong met, by the way. I still don't understand. I don't know what that situation is, because I know that Tommy Chong's a bit older than he is. He's might be close to 10 years older than him. He's a lot older. So I don't know how they met or how they became friends, but it's still tame compared to a lot of the other
sure. And I mean it's far from tame in a lot of ways, but it's that thing where a couple months ago I introduced my wife to Slapshot. Because she'd never seen it.
Yeah.
And I always maintain that the greatest genre or the greatest decade for film comedy is the 70s.
Sure.
Those things hold up.
Yeah.
And it's funny that after I watched it, my wife liked it. I couldn't believe it. She was like, "It's really good. It's very funny, and it's sweet too. There's a heart. There's bits of heart in it as well. You care about these people." And after it was over, I went on Twitter, I think, and I said, "I'll tell you something, Slapshot. That movie holds up." And the responses I got were things like, "Yeah, so does the blatant homophobia. Yeah, so does the blatant racism." And I went, "Yeah, I guess you're right. It was pretty homophobic and racist, but I guess I was looking at it as a period piece. I mean, it's sure, Huckleberry Finn is racist in that respect,
right?
But it reflects the time. I don't think it glorifies the time. I think it reflects the time, and I think that this does too. That back then it was socially acceptable to go, "Hey, my name is," what was the coach's name? What did coach?
Oh, shit.
I can't remember, but the sportscaster was Mr. Whitey White.
Yes,
I don't know his name either, but it's the white world of sports, and talking to guys who talk like this, and it's white guys doing it. And back then, totally socially acceptable.
Sure.
Not now. I'm sure the black community back then probably didn't find it as socially acceptable.
Sure.
But as far as the greater population were concerned, it was like, this isn't offensive. Nowadays, if my favorite comic were doing this, I'd go, dude, come on. You can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
It was done 40 years ago. And so I think you've already made the case for it, but if for some reason people flash forward 45 minutes into the podcast and they need to hear just your recommendation. Let's say nobody's ever heard Cheech Chong before, why is this a go-to?
Oh, this is a go-to because of Basketball Jones. I mean, if nothing else.
Yeah.
And I wish there were a way for them to just listen to it and not know it's George Harrison, and then find out it's George Harrison, because that, you hear it and you go, damn, this is a good song.
Yeah.
And that's a hell of a guitar wailing in the background, and then find out it's George Harrison.
Yeah.
And then go, I gotta listen to that again. But it's such a that's the reason.
Yeah.
Their comedy is fantastic. The pick up a copy of the album if you can find one in its original version, because I'll bet you now they probably sell it as a flat front, and the sleeve probably looks the same, but you're not going to get the same thing. But Basketball Jones is the reason.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And if you don't like that, Chibornik itself is enough, and that's only a minute 22. What was it?
I'd forgotten about that sketch too.
Such a good one.
Yeah, I'm looking at this, and honestly, that's like 45 minutes of looking and reading material. So you've got something to stare at the whole time.
For sure. And I've owned it for 30 years, and look at it. It looks like it's brand new.
Yeah, no, it's in amazing condition.
There's a little rubbing up there. But
still, it's pretty good.
It's in great condition because it's that important.
Yeah, yeah. Dan, this has been amazing.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Remind people where they can find you.
Shit.
Twitter.
Just found out yesterday
I heard
that Legit got canceled, so you can't find me there, but you can watch season 1 on Netflix. I'm doing an upcoming episode of Veep.
Nice.
Again this year. I just shot a film in Berlin called Agent 47, which is based on the Hitman video game.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
And I just got back from New Orleans shooting a film with Kevin Hart and a guy named Will Ferrell.
Holy shit.
Directed by Eitan Cohen. Brilliant guy who's the writer of Idiocracy.
Idiocracy, yeah.
Yeah, you already know. And Tropic Thunder.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Another one of the writers on Tropic Thunder. An amazing film called Get Hard, which will probably be called something else by the time it comes out. But you can find me socially on Twitter at Bakkedahl, at BAKKEDAHL, at Bakkedahl. Follow for such funny tweets as, if women are going to whine about equal pay, they have to carry half the boners. It's those kinds of jokes that keep me in short pants.
This has been awesome, Dan. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks,
And, as always, everybody, have a good thing. Comedy on Vinyl is a production of Stolen Dress Entertainment. It is produced by Mike Warden and is hosted and edited by Jason Klamm. Our theme song was composed and performed by Richard Levinson. Please visit stolendress.com to listen to our other podcasts, read our blogs, read our tweets, watch our videos, and read our books. Please subscribe on iTunes, and if you like us, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. You can find us on facebook.com/comedyonvinyl, Twitter @comedyonvinyl, and find everything else at comedyonvinyl.com.